So Miss World Africa is from Uganda, and after she won the crown, she went to visit the president of Uganda, President Museveni. And he welcomed her and he was civil. And then following the visit, he went to Twitter to talk about how she's very pretty and she has brains, and how she should not have been wearing Indian hair, but rather she should have had her natural hair and show the beauty of African hair. And this brings two things to mind for me. And I don't want to be generalistic, but I just have to say that once again, the people that hurt us the most are the people who should be protecting us, which is our men, which is our black men. And here we are with Museveni going on Twitter to embarrass, expose a young woman that he should protect, that he should cover. And the other thing I have to say about that is, what really is African beauty? We all don't look alike, and we all don't have the same kind of hair texture. All right, there's some with softer hair and it's lighter, and some are darker, and nobody can prescribe what beauty is to us or to you, the person. When I was a young girl, my great-grandmother, she was called Eva Nicol. And Eva Nicol, once Eva Nicol dressed up, and she had her stockings and her shoes on and her dress and her handbag, she had her wig on. Whether she had a head tie to it or a hat to it, that was her dressed up. I grew up watching my great-grandmother wear a wig. It is part of my African culture. It is part of my African journey. So I don't need someone else who has a certain experience of what it means to be African, or, you know, whatever that image or idea is, to prescribe to me what I feel my identity is. And finally, who I am is not defined by the hair that I'm wearing or the hairstyle that I have. And I've got a wig on. But this hair does not define who I am. I am more than the hair that I'm wearing, obviously. I'm a mother and a wife, I'm a friend, I'm a producer, I'm an intelligent human being sitting here in front of you. How does my hair define my identity? And we need to separate this. It is really unfair, this whole debate about how wearing a wig or a weave makes you less African. No, it doesn't. You can have your natural hair all day and still have a different perspective or a different idea of what it means to be African. Who you are is defined by yourself, by you as a person, as an individual, and cannot be prescribed by what other people are saying is identity. When I was around 11 and 12 years old, I'd already cut my hair. I looked like a boy. I've had my hair bald, I've had it short, I wear it short most of the time. I know what it means to have short hair and to have natural hair. But it is my choice at the end of the day whether I choose to wear a wig, leave it natural, perm it, braid it, weave it. That is my choice. And no movement has a right to say you are less than who you are because you choose not to have your hair in a certain way. It is wrong, and it is unfair, once again, to the black woman who becomes the butt of all jokes. We can wear our hair how we want to. It does not define us. It is not our identity. It is a choice. This is how I feel, like the clothes I'm wearing. This is what I feel like wearing. This is how I want to look today. This is how I want to express myself today. And that is my right, and that is my choice. And President Museveni to tell the beauty queen to remove her hair. What was he wearing? The shirt he's wearing, was he made in Uganda? How about he undress? Everything that's foreign on his body. The whole debate is really silly, and we need to elevate our discourse beyond the hair of the black woman to the issues that affect us as black people, where we're looking for an equal place and an equal sitting at the table. And let's discuss that. And let's look at how we get there, and how we increase the economic base and the economic power, and how we improve our lives, and how we begin to change the discourse and the narrative regarding black people and regarding Africa. How about we focus that attention on there and not just our hair? Not just our hair.